Hi, I'm Tim Cole, and this is Meet IT, brought to you by Siemens IT Solutions and Services. We're here in Nizza at TM Forum Management World to talk about customers and how telcos can make them happy. Sure, telcos have been dealing with customers for decades, but now, with carriers, broadcasters, and entertainment companies competing head-to-head, customer satisfaction has become their top priority. IT has an important part to play in making sure that new services and bundles of services get to market pronto, providing rich and rewarding experiences every time telcos come in contact with their customers. And did I mention cost? Costs have to go down, way down, if telcos want to remain competitive. Net Cologne is one of Germany's most successful regional carriers. In 1994, they were founded by the municipal utility GEW Köln AG, and they serve some 400,000 customers in the Cologne-Bonn area along the Rhine. For the past 11 years, Net Cologne has been partnering with Siemens IT Solutions and Services to provide the very best in customer services. In fact, their company motto is Customer First at Net Cologne, according to Jürgen Kirsch, head of CRM development. Dr. Kirsch, the people in Cologne are famous for their carnival and for their Kölsch, the local beer, but they can be extremely put off if things don't go their way, can't they?
Yes, they can, especially when it's about their telephone, because Cologne people also like to talk to each other frequently. And this is where we as a telecommunications provider have to make sure they get the proper services from us with a good quality. And this is why we have a customer-centric approach within our company.
Of course, service is not just about IT systems, it's about people too, isn't it?
Yes, especially in the IT department. When we deliver software for the company, we need people who are skilled. That's quite easy. But you need also people who trust each other, who know how to work with each other and to cooperate properly.
Mm-hmm. So telecommunications, it turns out, is a people business.
Yes, of course it is. Without proper people, without people who know each other, you can't do it.
But of course, finding and training and keeping these people, retaining them is one thing, but paying them is the other. As an IT professional, you are presumably under pressure to cut costs, aren't you?
Yes, I am. But I'm not only under pressure to cut costs, but what is more important is to deliver a proper quality in our systems. And this is why we introduced a cooperation with Siemens about 10 years ago, and where we see that with a nearshoring approach, with development people or development teams, not only in Cologne, but also in Austria and Croatia, we can reach the targets we have to meet.
Customers are obviously driving entire markets today. I asked media futurist Gert Leonhardt just why customers are so important in the digital world.
Well, customers are now basically the controlling entity in the digital world. I mean, if you see what's happening around the web, we can compare prices, we can check the bandwidth, we can talk to others, we can complain, we can Twitter about it. So all of a sudden it's going like this. And the customer is gaining so much power in general, not just in telecom, but especially in telecom, because there was little conversation before.
So it would seem it's important to have conversations with your customers, isn't it?
Yeah, that seems like an oxymoron for telecom companies. You know, they never were able to actually have conversations because, frankly, it wasn't really required. And now all of a sudden you see everyone saying we have to talk and communicate, we have to talk in two directions. Not just dump stuff on the customer, newsletters and paper, but have real conversations, which is crucial.
Telcos now compete head-on with broadcast companies and media companies. Is there any reason to believe that they will come out first?
Well, to me, absolutely. I think, of course, telecoms have a lot of assets in this game, right? The client relationship, the direct relationship, the billing, the infrastructure. At the same time, of course, they don't know anything about the other pieces of the business. The social part, the networking part, the content part, the advertising part. So my view is that if they could move up the food chain and learn the other pieces, they have very good cards. Actually, probably better than some of the other players. But it requires a huge paradigm shift as how you look at the world, at the roles.
Siemens is at home in both worlds. After all, they started selling telephones back in 1877. Today, Siemens IT Solutions and Services is one of the largest IT companies in the world. I asked Christian Knote, Director, Global Solutions Management, what he thinks telcos need to do to meet the CRM challenges of tomorrow.
Telcos need to reduce churn and increase loyalty. And how can they do that? Well, I think telcos need to become much quicker and much more agile. They need to release services and products much quicker than they do today, and also diverse into other areas of classical services.
It sounds like complexity is increasing substantially. Can telcos handle that?
Yes, they can. Complexity is an issue, but you need to look at the end-to-end processes. If you handle your end-to-end processes well, you can also handle the complexity. And you need to put the customer in the center. So I think customer management and a master data management is essential to handle the future complexity.
What else can Siemens bring to the table?
Telco CRM and self-care is one of our NGOSS solutions. It's a vertical portfolio element for us, and it's not only a single portfolio. We see CRM as a holistic approach, combining three main topics. One is the classical end-to-end CRM solution. The other one is the product catalog, and combining that with the third one, it's the analytical CRM. And Siemens brings that into one integrated solution.
And that's good news for us customers. Thanks for joining us here on Meet IT, brought to you by Siemens IT Solutions and Services.